When it comes to every anime, there's always debates over who is best girl or best boy. Back when season 1 was airing, you were either in Team Rem or in Team Emilia. However, when we talk about who the best character is in the series, we need to also look at who the worst characters are. If you've been in the rezero fandom for a long time, then you've most likely heard of a character that everyone seems to hate, which is unusual since this character has not actually appeared in the anime yet. However, for this video I'm going to explain why a lot of people hate this character. However, there is one interesting thing. If you're anime only, you'll most likely not see why she is hated if you watch ReZero Season 3 when it eventually comes out. Either way, this is why Liliana Masquerade is the most hated ReZero character. Now for those wondering who this character is, this character appears in Arc 5, so that is Season 3 of the ReZero anime. However, ReZero experts would know that she actually appears way before that, namely between Arc 2 and Arc 3, where Liliana travelled to Roswell's Manor and actually performed for Subaru and the group. And by the way, this is a reminder why side stories are very important in ReZero. As you can imagine from that statement, Liliana is essentially a performer who sings and plays her instrument. So essentially she's like Zora from Fire Emblem, she's a singer. However, despite being incredibly good at singing, her personality leaves much to be desired. The best way to explain Liliana's personality is to think of Aqua from Konosuba. Essentially, Liliana is an idiot who talks way too much. Yet the only difference between Liliana and Aqua is that Aqua actually has many redeeming qualities about her. However, the main reason why many people hate Liliana is mainly to do with her rambling. This sounds very weird, however, if you've read a light novel, you will understand what I mean. The main difference between Subaru in the light novel and Subaru in the anime is that in the light novel we can see what Subaru is thinking. What this means is that we can understand Subaru's thought processes and his reasons for doing certain actions. In the anime, they can't really adapt every single thought Subaru has. So what happens is they cut a lot of it out. So sometimes Subaru will do things which make no sense in anime, but in the light novel it's actually very fleshed out and we see the reasoning behind his actions. So what does this actually have to do with Liliana? Well, in the Arc 5 web novel, there are around 5 chapters from the perspective of Liliana. So it's from Liliana's point of view, where you can actually see her thoughts and actions. And the best way to sort of describe these chapters is mind-numbing. I'm not sure if you've watched the Endless 8 from Haruhi Suzumiya, but trust me, reading these chapters are essentially the Endless 5 for ReZero, and a lot of people actually skip these chapters because they're very hard to read with Liliana's thoughts and ramblings, and it's not enjoyable at all. So a lot of people do skip these chapters, even though it contains a lot of plot information. So that's the reason why people hate Liliana. She's like a poor man's Aqua, and she has some extremely hard to read chapters from her perspective, which is so bad that people hate her. However, at the start of the video, I said if you've watched Season 3 of ReZero when it comes out, you would most likely not understand the hate for the character, and the reason for that is very simple. As stated before, in the anime, it's very rare to see the thoughts of every character. So when Liliana does appear, we most likely won't get all of that extra fluff information, which means that you most likely won't see why she's such an annoying character. So for you, you might even like Liliana Masquerade, but for us web novel readers, Liliana Masquerade is the most disliked and hated ReZero character. Thank you for watching.